Many individuals and businesses often find themselves in domain name disputes due to a common term known as cyber squatting, where a bad faith restaurant has tried to make opportunistic monetary gains. As a brand owner, applying a trademark-specific dispute resolution policy is essential to recover the desired domain name from the domain holder. In this video, we'll discuss the basics of domain name trademark infringement, its legal consequences, and prevention methods. Domain name disputes in the trademark world involves cyber squatting, where bad faith individuals or entities register domain names containing trademarks of others with the intention of monetary gains. Trademark infringement is the unauthorized use of a mark in connection with goods or services in a manner that is likely to confuse the source of the goods or services offered. Basically, if you're trying to pass off shoes that kind of look like Adidas shoes but are not Adidas shoes, that's trademark infringement according to Adidas. Domain name disputes can be viewed from a trademark infringement perspective because as a domain name could be a source identifier for trademark owners. A domain name trademark infringement could involve a counterfeiter or someone trying to use your brand's goodwill in connecting with a similar sounding domain name. Sound familiar? Cyber squatting laws and dispute resolution policies are maintained to resolve matters where a trademark owner, preferably registered at the USPTO, has identified a bad faith domain name registrant. For example, to be the best damn brewery in Chicago, first you need to make some good beer. But ideally you want to have the following: a unique brand name like Revolution Brewing, Metropolitan Brewing, or the Hopewell Brewing Company. It's not an exhaustive list. There are a ton of other great breweries in Chicago. For personal recommendations, feel free to ask in the comments. But for now, we're just going to move forward. An individual or a company's trademark must evoke the product or service's character. Additionally, these brand owners must also have unique logos. These breweries have done an excellent job protecting their trademark or service mark through trademark registrations. But it is also essential for consumers to be able to locate their products online by securing a similar or same domain name. This is where domain name issues arise. Opportunistic domain name registrants tend to acquire the same or similar domain name, or the domain name is unavailable due to a business with the same name but in a different industry. Ideally, trademark owners will have trademark attorney representation when seeking to protect their business name, logo, and domain names, especially when trademark owners seek, in good faith, registering a domain name for a legitimate business purpose and use them as source identifiers for their goods or services. A comprehensive search and clearance process can ensure holistic trademark protection, including the domain name a registered trademark owner desires. While working with a trademark attorney, a monitoring policing service will help uncover domain infringement or trademark infringement. Additionally, when confronting cyber squatters, a trademark lawyer will be able to assist you in protecting your trademark rights by reviewing a variety of enforcement options. Sending a cease and desist letter to the domain name owner, federal litigation under the Anti-Cyber Squatting Consumer Protection Act, or administrative proceedings through the UDRP or URS proceedings. A cease and desist letter should begin with a preliminary investigation regarding the domain name registrant. Before any action on your behalf, a trademark lawyer must determine the domain name owner by looking it up on domain registrars. These registrars usually yield the contact information of the domain name registrant. There are pros and cons of sending a cease and desist letter, which must be determined on a case-by-case basis in consultation with your trademark lawyer. The Anti-Cyber Squatting Consumer Protection Act is a part of the Lanham Act, which also covers U.S. trademark law. It usually outlines how to approach bad faith domain name registration. Registered trademark owners can bring a federal lawsuit against the defendant if they can prove 3 elements laid out in the ACPA. A reminder, federal lawsuits evoking the ACPA tend to favor famous and distinctive trademarks. For marks that are usually weak or owners that are looking for an inexpensive resolution that doesn't involve a federal lawsuit, a UDRP proceeding is usually overseen by an ICANN accredited single or 3-member arbitration panel, and don't involve monetary damages. The only resolution available to a plaintiff is the cancellation or transfer of the disputed domain name. So if you're looking for monetary damages, you're usually looking for federal litigation. The World Intellectual Property Organization and Forum are 2 ICANN accredited arbitrators in the United States. Uniform Rapid Suspension, or the URS, is a lower cost alternative to the UDRP proceedings. These proceedings only apply to GTLDs, generic top-level domains like a .com, .net, .org. Similar to the UDRP, The only remedy available is the suspension and transfer of the domain name to the trademark owner. The best prevention for owners to not infringe on another's trademark and secure their trademark rights is to conduct a thorough domain name search and clearance with the assistance of a trademark lawyer. Working with a trademark lawyer will also provide you access to brand protection software like a trademark monitoring tool. A thorough search and clearance can lead to registering your chosen domain that is the same or similar to your registered trademark. Domain name registration should be done with the company's products or services in mind, as it should continue to represent a cohesive brand image. You can use one of the many reputable domain name registrars like Google Domains, GoDaddy, Hostinger to secure your domain name. Sometimes your domain name can even be your main registered trademark or source identifier like Booking.com. As always, this is Sal Malhotra. If you have any questions regarding your domain name registration or any other trademark or intellectual property issue, feel free to reach out to me at www.rishilaw.com or reach me at 773-234-1139 or follow any of my social media channels linked below. Thank you for watching.